Alright, y'all, today I'm going to be talking about time and how it's running out, and I'm going to be giving you like a little pep talk. Yeah, I thought I said it wrong. Pep talk? Like, what are you doing with your time? This is something that I always think about, but I look around and I see nobody else caring about it, and I'm like, oh, I guess it's not that big a deal. But it really is, and it really is that deep, and I have no notes. This is literally just stuff that I'm always thinking about. I just have some Bible verses that I found on ChatGPT, and I'm just gonna get into it. So Ephesians 5:16 through 17 says, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Then we have Colossians 3:23, and whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as to the Lord, and not unto men. Psalms 90:12, so teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. James 4:14, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, and then vanisheth away. I watched this video about how people, like social media companies, are wasting our time. I'll like put like a screenshot of it. I really recommend it. I'm not gonna get too much into it because I don't want to waste the time in this video, okay? But it really put into perspective the amount of time that we have for like our own personal things, right? Because we have school or work, family time, cooking time, restroom time, chore time. Like we have all those times, and then you have your extra time. And it just really put into perspective the amount of time that we waste with our extra time, right? I mean, it's 2025. It's rare that you don't see zombies everywhere on the street. Like, everybody is glued to their phones. I don't say this as like a pick-me, like I don't use my phone, because I'm a victim to it, and that's why I'm making this video, because I too am like, you put me on YouTube and I could be on there for hours. TikTok, oh my gosh, I cannot stand TikTok. I waste so much time on there. But I think we forget just how valuable our time is and how like short our life is. Like, I am almost 24, God willing, and I never thought that I would get to this age. I never imagined it when I was younger. As I'm getting older, it's true what they say, the time is going by so fast. Like, it's Monday, and then I wake up and suddenly it's like Sunday again, and the weeks just fly by. It's so easy to get home from work and think, oh, like I had a tough day, I'm just gonna sit down, scroll on my phone, watch TV, and just chillax. When it's like, this is time that you're never gonna get back. You know, like I saw a few TikToks that are like, what do you scroll for? Like, what are you gaining from it? Because truly, there is no benefit. Like, you laugh for a few minutes, you get entertained for a few hours, and then what? Like, when I'm done doom scrolling, I feel disgusting and horrible and mad at myself, because I'm like, why did I just waste time? This is so, like, everybody knows this, but nobody's doing anything about it. We all know, like, money comes and goes, okay? You lose money, you can just get more back, okay? Time, you can never, ever get time back. And what do we do with it? We stare at a glowing little rectangle, and we watch a bunch of random videos of strangers and what they're doing with their life, instead of going and like living our own life. Like, our life is so short, and we waste it on things that literally don't matter. It's so like annoying. Like, and I'm not saying like, oh, like I'm never like watching a YouTube video again, I'm never gonna watch a movie or TV show again. But it's just like, what are you doing with your time? Seriously. Like, our lives are meant to honor God, and we spend it watching videos of like memes. Like what is the point of that? How is that making you a better person? How is that making you grow in your walk with God? How is that benefiting you in any way? Like, seriously. And like me, I feel like that's why I'm very careful with like the videos that I post. I used to post like vlogs or random stuff that I thought was cool, but I was like how is this benefiting the people that are watching, you know? My goal with these videos are always to just like inspire people to get closer to God, and as well as just give them stuff to think about and like reflect like on their life, and like I hope that it can help someone like make a better choice, you know? But so like there are videos that I think like would get me so many views, but then I'm like, I don't think that's beneficial to anyone. and I don't want to contribute to wasting someone's time, which is why I've been posting twice a week. After this video, I'm just going to be posting once a week, and it will be like, I'm hoping that it can give me more time to like make a better quality video and with more like research and prayer involved, so it can be beneficial to someone, you know, and it's not just like some random video off of like the billions of videos that are online. And so the point that I'm trying to make with all of this whole rant that I'm having is like, truly like think about what you're doing with your time and think about how you can improve that, you know, ways that I'm like, oh, I need to improve on my time for sure. Getting ready. Like sometimes I'm literally just daydreaming, and what should take me like 5 minutes to get ready ends up taking me like 20. And like showering. I don't know if you've heard of a military shower. Like they need to shower in I think like 2 or 3 minutes. You know, it's quick. That's a quick shower. So it's definitely like, it's gonna take practice. But there are certain areas in my life personally that I'm like, I could totally like save a bunch of time there. And just use it on things that are more beneficial, you know, and things that are actually going to help you be a better person, or like even having conversations with people that like, you know, that you made an impact on them, if that makes sense, like socializing more. There's this quote, well, there's many quotes. Jonathan Edwards, he has these resolutions. Let me find them. The ones that he has on time, I really like. Says, resolved never to lose one moment of time, but improve it the most profitable way I possibly can. Resolved never to do anything which I should be afraid to do if it were the last hour of my life. Resolved that I will live so as I shall wish I had done when I come to die. Resolved to live so at all times as I think is best in my devout frames, and when I have clearest notions of things of the gospel and another world. Resolved to inquire every night as I'm going to bed wherein I have been negligent, what sin I have committed, and wherein I have denied myself. Resolved to ask myself at the end of every day, week, month, and year wherein I could possibly in any respect have done better. I'm kind of all over the place and I don't want to waste your time, so all I'm going to say is, if today were the last day that you were here on earth, would you be happy with how you've been spending your time? Seriously. Because I don't think any of us are going to get to like your deathbed and be like, man, I wish I would have scrolled more on TikTok, you know? I wish I would have spent more time online with literal strangers than my own family. I wish that I would have spent more time trying to take the perfect picture to post on Instagram. Like, these are things that people are actually doing right now. And that's time that you're never going to get back. You know, it's something that we all know, but we're not doing anything about it. And so my personal recommendations, like, see what areas in your life that you can, you know, save time on. Don't just be happy or agree to waste your time because you see everyone else doing it. That's something that I struggle with. Like, I don't want to waste my life staring at a screen. I don't want the rest of my afternoons after work to consist of just watching TV. I want to do something important. I want to do things that are going to benefit me and things that are going to honor God. Like, your life is so short. It's going by so fast. And just think of all the other things that you could be doing instead of wasting your time looking at a little glowing rectangle. I really like to put the emphasis on like a glowing rectangle because that's what it is. It's just like a little man-made invention that everybody's addicted to. It's so sad. So I'm gonna do a challenge for 1 month. I will not watch any television. I will not watch any YouTube or TikTok. I don't have Instagram. I will not use Pinterest unless, because I do need it kind of for my job right now. And unless my family were like together watching a movie, not just like leaving it in the background. Those are the only 2 exceptions. But I'm going to do that for 1 month, and then I'm going to tell you my experience with it and all about it. And I challenge you to do the same. Just take a break from screens. This is not only about screens though, because you can waste your time doing other stuff, but I mainly see like people wasting their time on screens, you know? Like the Jonathan Edwards thing said, like, at the end of your day, reflect, like, what could I have done better today? And just constantly be thinking about death, and not in like an emo weird way. Just seriously, like, something that I do, this is kind of like off topic, but I'm not very like affectionate with my family. Like, we never learned that, or we never did that as a family. And sometimes when I get annoyed and I want to, like, you know, give an attitude, I think if my family member was to die, I would not have want to have spoken to them this way, you know? And the same thing for me, like, if I were to die, I don't want to be remembered this way. I don't want to be seen this way. So, yeah, when you put how short your life is into perspective, it really helps in a lot of areas of your life. And so, yeah, I hope you could take something out of this and just try your best and ask God for wisdom to use your time wisely, because there's this quote, actually, I don't know the specific one, but it says, entertainment is the devil's substitute for joy. A lot of us are just, every single day we get home tired, annoyed, and we think, I'm going to chillax by putting on a movie. And we think that makes us feel better, but it doesn't. It's just like putting the problem in the back of our mind instead of going to God with it. Only what you do for God matters. Everything else doesn't matter. So that was kind of all over the place. I should have written notes. If I'm editing this and I uploaded it, then I thought there was a few little gold nuggets in there. So I hope you have a good day, and I hope you use your time wisely.